Yes, good morning, guys. Good morning, Mahalakshmi.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. How many are there in the center, Kormangla Center? Can you please raise your hands? Kormangla Center, I'm asking, not Vijayanagara. Okay. Anjali. Only Anjali. Rest of them are attending in the online, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, did you all practice the company creation? Do you have any doubts with the company creation? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Please do response. Hello, guys. Mahalakshmi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Please do
No doubt.
response, guys. Okay. Okay, let me continue now. So, yesterday's class we have discussed how to create the company as well as how to delete the company. Those stuffing things we have learned. Today, one second. Okay. So yesterday's class we have discussed about the company creation and how to delete the company, the like those stuffs we learned. Today we are going to learn. Whether I have created company yesterday, I created right. Okay. Opening balance start ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಾ? ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. Okay, fine. So today I'll be teaching how to do the how to enter the opening balances in the tally and all. We used to enter by going to gateway of tally, there create option, and there we had a ledger account. We used to click that and we used to record the opening balances with the groups and other stuff we used to fill, and we used to record the opening balances. But here will be directly we have a navigation path for that. Go to settings, there you can see that under the setup and configurations you can see the opening balance. Click on that. So yesterday, as I mentioned you all, you have to put the date. Okay, particularly you have to mention the date. So let me take the date now. Yes. You work on your answer already. Okay. Let me take it as a 1, 4. If you want which date you will be comfortable, that date you can take. Okay. So let me take 1/4/2025. Okay. So financial year starts. So after that, you can see that total amount will be shown as a 0. Okay. So now I'll be teaching how to input the opening balance in each and every opening balance heads, accounting heads. These are the accounting heads. In Tally, we had a groups, right? Do you all remember that? So same like that, we also have here the ledgers. In that we'll be preparing a ledger accounts. Okay, if you click on the assets, okay, if you click on the assets means you can see so many assets are there. Advance tax, employee advance, input CGST, IGST, SGST, input tax credit, prepaid expenses. We have so many things. Am I right? So So furniture, if you want to record the furniture account with the equipments, you can put the debit. Also, you have a debit column as well as credit column. Okay. So debit column and as well as the credit columns. If you want to input the amount, means you can input here. Let me take it as a 15,000. Okay, 15,000. If you want to put for the debit side, you can put. If you want to create one more account, so like the year, you can, for example, I'll be giving one case study now. So missionary purchase of rupees 10,000. How are you going to record now? So I have to put the opening balance of 10,000. How are you going to post? How are you going to record? Any idea? No. So we have a, you can click on, if you want, if it is not displaying displaying here anything like assets, means you can click on the new account. Okay. To create a new asset, new opening balance or new ledger. If you want to create, means you can click on the new account. There you can mention your account type, like it can be other current assets since it's assets. So I'll be taking as a missionary. Okay, you can click on the missionary and you can save. So by defaultly it will be created. Can you see that? So like this, you're going to create ledgers as well as you will be going to post the opening balance amount for that particular ledgers. Okay. So and if you want like a 10, as I mentioned you that 10,000. So I'll be taking as a 10,000 over. Okay. So here in the down part, can you see that? So in the debit side and as well as the credit side, not here I have taken 1 lakh. Okay. So how much you want, you can take. It's up to you. So you can see the difference now. So there is a credit balance is less all the time. Like if it comes for the accounts, means the debit side as well as the credit side should be equal, right? So here you can see the difference amount also. It will show the difference amount also. So did you got an idea how to create the, how to put the opening balance for each and every ledgers? And also we have a bank also. If you click on that bank, for now it is not available. So if you want to create, means you can create. In the future time you'll be going to create based on the case study. And also you'll be having expenses also. Just click on the expenses, you'll be getting the so many expenses. If you want to add any expenses, means you can go and click on the add new and you can create. And also we have a liabilities also. So GST related to GST aspects as well as any other things. If you want to add, means you can add. So equity also we have. If you have a capital, means like the amount which is ready to invest for the company, if that amount is available, means you can come and you can post it under the owner's equity. Okay, since it's the owner is investing for the company, so you'll be posting under the owner's equity. Okay, understood? So these are the majorly we'll be concentrating on this area, opening balances. So based on your ledger creations, as you are did in the tally, so same thing, but here we are not going to post any like creating a units or creating any other stuffings. So we won't be doing that, but we will be adding a new account as well as we'll be posting the opening balance amount. Is it fine? Understood? Understood? Online students,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have any doubts? How to
No,
put
ma'am.
the opening balance? Everyone understood, right? Okay, fine. Let me continue then. Okay, fine. So let us go for the next thing. Entapa? Anyone have any doubts? Hello, guys.
No, ma'am.
No.
ಎಂತದಾಯ್ತು? Okay, let us continue further. So next you can see that welcoming window. Okay, so this is the main window. So also like if you want to, like, it is a free it's the education mode which you are using for 12 days, not 12 days,
Ma'am,
14
how it
days.
will come to this screen, ma'am? Escape and it will come to the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see the main screen. So here you can see if you want to upgrade yourselves, means if you want to purchase any license version, means you can, since I installed yesterday, so it is showing 13 days. So 12 days, I have a 13 days more to practice the things. Or else if you want to upgrade, means last like on 13th, it will be shown. If you want a free trial, you can update for the free trial. You can switch for the free trial only. If you want to pay, means you can go ahead with the subscription option is available. Click on the subscribe. So if you want to upgrade for a plan, means you can click on the upgrade for the plan. So you can see that standard and professional and premium and elite and enlightenment. So these are the things we have. So in the standard, we can see that invite 3 users. If you want, if you invest 749 rupees, means if you upgrade it, if you purchase the license, means 3 users can use. Here in the professional, 5 users can use, as well as here you can see 10 users, here 15 users, 25 users, based on your amount, like how you're going to purchase a Netflix as well as Amazon. The same criteria will be uploaded here also. So how much you'll be going to invest, that much people can, that much users can use that access. Okay, so you can connect with that and you can use. So this is what. Understood? Okay, fine. So the next will be, so if you're like your free trial in 13 days, if it is expired, means again, if you want to practice on the same free trial, means you can switch to the free plan. Okay, you can switch to the free plan and you can work on the same thing. And if you want to change the company, means you can change. And if you want to quick create, means you can go and you can create. So these are the stuffings, no need now as of now. So as I said you all that settings, so whatever the settings we have to do, we can do it here. So by ourselves only we can prepare each and every data, we can configure that, we can if you want enable, means you can enable, disable means disable, whatever you want you can do by yourself. But in Tally we didn't have that option of settings and all. So we used to go for a help option and we have to get help of third party and we has to do. So here we have a setting option. So that is the thing. Okay, come back to the main thing now. So before that, let me explain the dashboard. Okay, so in your screen you can see that dashboard option. Can you see that? So in the dashboard, whatever the transaction you have made, receivables as well as payables, what and all the transaction you have made and what and all the transaction you have recorded, everything will be, you can see under the one screen. In the top of the screen dashboard itself, it will be shown. Okay, so the current balance, overdue, if it is overdue is there, means, and based on the cash flow will be shown, and also expenses or everything will be shown here. Bank balance or the project related to any project, means if you're doing, if you're handling 2 to 3 projects, means everything will be shown in the top of the dashboard screen. You can view. Understood? Okay. Now these things in the left hand side, we can see so much of icons. Can you all see items, sales, purchase, time tracking? These and all will be call it as a modeling, accounting modeling. Okay, you can make a note of that. It will be call it as a modules.
Modeling.
Modeling. M-O-D-U-L-E. Modeling. Modeling. It is somehow like models only. Understood? Okay. So now one by one, I'll be explaining what you guys have to do. Means you have to take a navigation and you can record by yourself. After that, when you will be free, that time you can practice. Is it fine? Okay, fine. So now I'll be explaining one by one modules. So in the home screen, we have seen. So the next will be items. So items means in your tally, you used to go for the stock inventory masters. There you have to click on the stock creations item, stock item creation. Those are the stuffings we'll be clicking and we used to do. But now we'll be clicking on the items. So can you all see that items? So before that, let me open the case study for you all. With the case study, I'll show you, okay, how to create that. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Okay, to create an item in Zoho Books, go to items, module and left sidebars and select the items. Click on the new slides of the page and you can type the name and other details. I'll be showing now. So before that, let me go for the case study now. Okay. So they have given the case study for you all. So you can see that. So what you have to do means you'll be going for the item screen. You'll be clicking on the item screen. After that, you can record the details of the things. So let me explain how it will work. Okay. So can you see? Click on new option. You can click on the new. So if you are doing goods and services, so services means what and goods means what? Goods means products based. Service based means transportations, or if you're giving a providing any services for the things, people's means you will be recording under the service. Yes. So this is also teaching also on service. I can understand. Okay, fine. Next, come to the case study. So what they have given? They have given HSN code and name of the product, that is a ice flour, and purchase price as well as the sales price and per bag and GST rate they have given. Okay. Based on this case, we will be going to record under the Zoho Books. Okay. Let me tell you all. So what is the full form of HSN code?
Harmonized system nomenclature.
Very good. Offline. ಮರ್ತೋದ್ರೇನ್ರೋ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. So organized system of nomenclature. Service means SSC code means SSC. If it is a goods means you will be taking as a HSN code. If it is service means you will be taking as a SSC code. Okay, SSC code. So what is the full form of SSC?
Service analytical code.
No. ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Service accounting code. Okay.
Code.
Yes. HSN code means Organized System of Nomenclature. SSC code means Service Accounting Code will be known as. Okay. So worldwide, like if you are exporting or importing worldwide means you can go ahead with the SSC code. Okay. So if you are doing a goods and services, goods means food transportation you are doing and goods manufacturing, those things will be comes under the HSN code. Okay. So in your case study, they have given HSN code. So we'll be considering as a goods only. Okay, if they're given other than SAC means you can take the SAC. So if they give HSN means you can go ahead with the goods. Okay. Okay, fine. So now we will be taking as a name. What is the name? What is the name they have given? Maisa flour. Okay. Sorry. Okay, fine. So name will be Maisa flour. So here you have a unit also. In your case study, they have given the unit. So what is the unit they have given? Per bag. Very good. So you'll be creating now. So if you click on here means you'll be getting so many things of units. So can you see that the bags? Can you see bag? No. If it is not there means what you have to do? Yes, very good. Configure units. You can click on the configure unit. In the down, you can add new. You can click on the add new. You'll be creating as a bag. Okay. So this will be a formal name and this will be a name. Okay. So company is sorry, unit code. Okay. So after that, you are going to save that. So now if you see bag means it will come. Understood? Online students, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, you are going to copy the HSN code. Okay. You can take a snapshot of this afterwards. You can do by yourself. Okay. I'll be pasting the HSN code. Okay. Still here, everyone understood, right? Hello. Okay, yeah. Fine. So here tax preference. So tax which like since in your case study they are paying a tax GST rate they have given, so it will be considered as a taxable. Okay, you'll be having so many things non-taxable, out of scope, as well as non-GST supply. These are the stuffings will be there. Since we are paying tax for the government, so we'll be considering this as a taxable amount. Okay. So next we'll come to the sales information as well as purchase informations. So in the sales information, they have given the sales price. So what will be the selling price? So selling price 1100. Okay. So 1100 will be selling price and 700 will be purchasing price. Okay, you're going to record here. Understood? Hello, guys, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
If they're not given means, just take it as example. If they're not given means, you can just mention it as a 0. Okay, no need of taking anything. If they're given means, you can go ahead. If they're not given means, just put it as a 0. Entapa? Yeah, okay. So sales information, if they're given means they have given in the case study. Okay, sales price as well as the purchase price. So those things you are going to upload here. Okay, if they're not given means you can mention it as a 0 and 0. That's it. Okay, nothing more. So understood? And also you can see in the default tax rates. So here by default the taxes will be there. What you have to do means only you have to select. So according to your case study, what is the GST percentage? 5% you are going to take, and interstate you are going to take IGST 5%. Okay. So by default will be appeared. So you can just select that. Okay. Understood still here? After that, what you're going to do means just click on the save option. Can you see now? So your item is created now. So if you want to create one more item, okay, if you want to create one more item means you can click on the add. So as usual, same thing. So let me take it as a rice. So unit, bag, okay, and selling price. So you can mention the HSN code. I'm taking different one, okay? Afterwards, you can practice. Anyway, you guys are taking the screenshot of the case study, right? You can practice for yourself, okay? 11200. I will be mentioning one number. And selling price, let me take 1,200 and 800, okay? So here, everything will by default, it will comes. And after that, you can see. Okay? Understood this?
Yes.
Enta?
Yes.
Okay. So you can create one more company, and in that you can practice this, okay? Or if you can practice in the same company also. If we'll be having a different case study, I'll be providing at the end of the things. Hello? Yes? Somebody is telling something. Mahalakshmi, yes, what is your doubt?
No, ma'am, nothing, ma'am.
Did you all understood? Anyone have any doubts? Okay, let me continue now. So now I have saved here. Yelappa. By default ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. In the future days I'll be explaining that. Okay? Fine. So next, how to edit this? Okay? How to make edit of this? So, and ಹೇಗೆ delete ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. So just you can click on select option and you can bulk actions ಏನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can do. ಇಲ್ಲಿ delete option ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, you can click on the delete option. Okay? Fourth getting a different modulate. Okay, so if you want to delete means you can delete. So if you want to leave that, you can leave it off. Okay, so if you want to alter edit means you can click on the edit options. So ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಏನ್ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Sorry, you can save it later. Okay, if you want to edit means you can come to edit option, click on that. Whatever the edit you want to do, you can do it here and you can save. Understood? So, but the thing is, you have to select which item you want to edit and which item you want to delete. Okay. So based on this, you can edit and you can delete. And if you want, you can delete from here also. Okay. So if you want to make it as a mark as inactive, you can inactive that, because if you are like that product is not available, it is insufficient means you can go and you can mark it as a inactive. Or if you want to lock that item means also you can lock. If you want to delete that item also, you can delete. If you want to clone item means clone item is nothing but duplicate. If you want to make it as a duplicate entry one more time means you can go with the clone item. So if you want to edit means you can go and you can edit the stuffs. Understood? Any doubts? So in the mark active means inactive means it will be some specific time you can make it as a inactive, because in your go down the particular product is not available means it is not there means you can show it as a inactive. If it is available means you can make it as a active. So let me show you that. So can you see that? So it is not there. So if you click on that means automatically mark it as active. So automatically it will. Understood? So it won't be shown in the screen if you make it as a inactive. Understood? So that is how you are going to create the items. Any doubts with the creating items? Anyone have any doubts? No doubt. So guys, do you have any doubts with the item creation? Mahalakshmi, Anjali, Joshvi, Gavani, Gangotri, Govardhan.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Can I continue? Okay, fine. So next I'll be showing how to do the price list. So if you have in the Women's Day and from yesterday, alva? From yesterday we have a Amazon, uh, Great India Festivals, we have offers, discount. If that is the case, means if you are providing any discounts for the peoples, means in regarding the festival time, if you want to provide any discounts, means we will be creating a price list. Okay, so I'll be showing how to. Yes, guys. Any doubts? If you're providing any offers, any discounts, or anything, means so we will be preparing a price list, because so the price list will be something like, just take it as an example. If your the actual MRP will be 1,600, so you'll be selling in the, we will be giving the discount of rupees 10% or a 20% or a 80%, 90%, depends on you. So like that, you can create by yourself in the Zoho books the price list also. Okay, I'll be showing that. For that navigation path, click on the settings. Click on the settings option. Before that, let me tell you. So it will come, usually it will comes under the items. Can you see anything under the items? Under the items, can you see any item, anything like a price list or other stuffs? No, right? So I'll show the magic now. So you can click on the settings. Okay. How updated? One sec, guys. Okay. Here under the general, can you see items? Click on that. Scroll down. Can you see that price list? So just enable that price list. Apply the price list for line items level. You can enable that. And you can save that. Okay. Come back to now Zoho books. Can you see now? Price list. So now I'll be teaching how to do the price list now. Okay. Just click on the price list. Create a price list. Navigation path, price list. Yes. If I'm going too fast, please let me know, guys. Okay. So price list, under that, click on the create price list. So name, you have to mention which the thing you are giving. So I'm giving discount on the price I'm giving. So discount in price. So you can make it as a discount in price. Whether it's a sales or a purchase, you are going to select. So I'll be, by doing the sales only, we can give the discounts, right? By getting the purchase means, if you're purchasing means, if you're getting a discount, you can mention that. If you're doing the sales means, if you're giving a discount for the people means, you can mention it as a sales. Okay. So price list types. So all item, not individual items. You'll be making a, because since you great festival offer you are giving for the people, so you'll be giving a discount for each and every item. So all items, mark for the all items will be given. So if you want to provide any description for that particular product, like a Dasara discounts or any Deepavali discount, whatever description, if you want to give for your reference, it will be description, is nothing that narration. Okay, for your reference, for what you are giving the discounts, so that thing stuffs you can mention it under the description. Okay, so the next will be, so what is markup down and markup? Markup ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? So markup means you'll be increasing, mark down means you'll be decreasing. Okay, so here I'll be taking as a, what I have to take, since it's a discount in price, Very good. Mark down. So let me take it as a 5%. Okay, 5% I'm giving the discount for the peoples. So I'll be taking as a 5% on each and every items. I'll be going to give the discount. Okay. Okay, if you are giving any round of figures, like just take it as an example, if it is a 999 means, if you want to round off that configure as 1,000 means, you can do that. Or if it is a lower, like we will be doing that, right? Round off if you want to do means, you can go ahead, or else you can go ahead with the like this. So if you want to round the nearest number, whole number means, you can mention, or else you can just take it as a never mind. Okay. So after that, you are going to say. So this is how you are going to give the, if you want to mark it as a inactive means, so not each and every time we can't give the discounts. So in like a festival times, depends on the criteria, we'll be giving the discounts and offers and all. So if you want to make it as an inactive, you can mark it as an inactive, or if you want to active that means, you can activate that. If you want to delete means, you can delete. If you want to edit means, you can edit. Okay. And if you want to add the new one means, you can go ahead with the plus new, and you can create the new options. Understood? Till here, everyone understood? Any doubts for anyone? Hello, guys.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let me continue. Okay. So next will be inventory adjustment. So inventory adjustment means what? So your stock adjustment you're going to do, whether it's there in the go down, is how much the stock you want to sell for that and purchase. So inventory adjustment, it's nothing that you have studied in the tally also, the inventory masters and basic stuffs and all, and the PAT also you have learned the meaning of the inventory and all. So you'll be having an idea about that, I guess. Okay, inventory adjustment is nothing that we are going to adjust the stock items. So stock items are available in the go down or not, and if you want to put any extra things, stuffings means, you can add on under the items. Okay, if you are adding the labels or anything means, you can make it under the inventory stock items. You can't see under the items, but what you can do, you can go for the settings. You can click on the settings options there in the down items, click on the items, scroll down. Also in the inventory adjustment, you can do quality adjustment and quantity adjustments. Those stuffings you can do under the inventory adjustment. Okay. So here, can you see that inventory, enable the inventory tracking? So just click on that inventory tracking. So you can put the date. So whatever date it may be, you can put. So let me take it as 1/4/2025. Okay. Inventory start date. Okay. After that, you can save that. Okay. Let me close setting now. Can you see now? Inventory adjustment under the inventory adjustment. Can you see? Online students, be active. Okay, you can click on the inventory adjustment. Okay, so can you see any data here? No. So to create the inventory adjustment, if you want to make any adjustment in the inventory means, you have to navigation part, inventory adjustment, click on that, click on the new adjustment. Okay, the screen will be displayed here. So you can see that mode of adjustment. One is a quantity adjustment. Another one is a value adjustment. If you want to make any quantity adjustment means, you can do it, or else if you want to value adjustment regarding the prices and all, if you want to make an adjustment means, you can select the value adjustment. I'll be taking as a quantity adjustment. Okay, so And one more thing I just wanted to tell you all that what and all it is showing in the red and star mark, right? So these stuffs you have to compulsory you have to record. You can't skip those things. So if you want to, like, if it is not there means you can, it is not highlighted means you can skip that. Okay, so that option is available in Zoho Books. So what and all the red color mark with the stars is mentioned, you have to make it that. Okay, so reference number, if you have means you can put the reference number. So date you can mention. So let me take it as a 1/4. Okay, 1/4/25 I have taken. Okay, here the quantity adjustment, since it's a quantity adjustment, cost of goods sold based on the cost of like cost on the goods which you are going to sell. Based on that you are going to making a adjustment, how much of quantity you have to produce and what is the thing you have to do while selling that goods and services and how much they have required. So based on the criteria, if you want to adjust, that means you are going to select the cost on goods. If you have so much of things, you'll be having so much of stuffings here, like a transportation quantity expenses regarding that, or a telephone adjustment you have to do, or uncategorized adjustment, or a traveling expenses, like that we have so much of stuffings based on which you will be preferring, that things you can select over here. Understood? So in advanced tax adjustment you have to do in the GST part, or anything capital or drawings, anything. If you want to do the adjustments means based on that criteria you can select and you can do it here. So since I'm doing the quantity adjustment, I am going to take it as a cost of goods sold. Based on the cost of goods sold, I'm doing the things. Okay. So here reason. So here we have so much of reason. So stolen goods or damaged goods, like a quantity, like quantity or quality wise, we have to cross verify that. So if it is a damaged goods means you'll be taking as a damage. So you'll be having in a Meesho and all online purchase, if you do means there will be adjustment. So you have to give, if it is a damage means you have to mention that damaged goods and you have to post. So that person one who are receiving that product, they will be posting for the higher authority and they will be saying that it's a damaged goods, since that is they are returning back. So this is a like a somehow when you're going to return that product, this slip will be up here. Okay, so which they have which date you have returned, you have returning that product, as well as the account, which account based on your returning, and what is the reason for that particular product you are returning. Everything will be displayed here. So if you want to describe in the words, so while sending back that product, they will be asking, right? Note 500 characters you have to mention what is the problem for that particular product. With the picture also you have to mention. I think you will be aware of this, I guess. I think everyone did the online shopping and all, right? Online students, have you ever did the online shoppings? I think everyone did, I guess.
Yes,
Okay, so you'll be like typing with the 500 characters, and you'll be posting the your picture, which product has damage with that particular picture you're going to paste. And if you want to upload the file, like a bill, if you have a receipts, anything, if you have a proof means you can upload with the file also. If you want to upload the picture in the file means you can go ahead. Like this, we are going to return, or if you want the quality wise inventory adjustment, if you want to do means you can do it here. You can make it as a draft, so it won't be, I don't want to save it here. So since I'm not given any ideas, leave and display. So did you all understood this? Okay. So now we have completed with the item creation, inventory adjustment, and inventory pricing, price listing, as well as inventory adjustments. So these are the stuffs we have learned. So before going to purchase modeling, I'll be giving 2 minutes of break for you all. You can revise once, you can write whatever you want, you can do. 2 minutes break. Huh? Your wish. Okay, guys, can we continue now? Hello, online students, are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can we continue with your permission? Yes, fine, thank you. Okay, next we'll discuss about the purchases. Okay, purchasing model. So, like, come to the major things. If you're like a startup, you are done with the startup company means you're starting with the company means first and foremost, what we are going to do, what is the steps and what is the procedure will be there. Whether starting itself you're going to sell the products, first we need to purchase the raw materials. Am I right? So first and foremost, we have to purchase the raw materials, and first and foremost, we should meet a vendors. Okay, so if you are doing a purchase means whether that person will become vendor or a customer. If you are doing the purchase means the one who person will sell, right? That person become vendors or a customer.
Vendor.
It's very good. So that person will be become as a vendors. So vendor to us, not for them. Okay, vendor to us. So based on that criteria, we are going to create now the vendors. Okay, in the purchase model, you can see that we have our vendors, we have our expenses, we have our recurring expenses, purchase orders, bills, recurring bills, payments made, vendors create, credit. These are the stuffings we have. So let us discuss one by one. Okay. So first and foremost, what we need.
Raw materials.
So without the vendor, are we going to meet the persons and we are going to order? What we need first? First, we need vendors. So we have to create now vendors. So click on the vendors now. The navigation to create the vendors. Click on under the purchase module. Click on the vendors. So click on the create new vendor. Okay, fine. So here primary contact, that is a, let me take Mr. ABC company. It's not a PQR company. Okay, PQR. Okay. So here company name will be PQR. Okay, you can mention your person name. Okay, Mr. PQR, I have mentioned like that. So it depends. So if you want to make it as a Mr. PQR, you can make it that. So if you want, it's up to you. Okay, so PQR Limited, you make it company name. Okay, fine. So display name is very important. So you have to make it that PQR Limited. Understood? So next, other stuffings will go GST treatment. So GST treatment. So whether you can click on that. If the person is registered means you can go ahead with the registered. If the person is composition, you can go with the composition. If the person is unregistered, you can go with the unregistered persons. So if you are doing any overseas is nothing that if you're doing import and export activities means for the between the two countries means between the two states means you can go ahead with the overseas. And special economic zones, if you are like a special economic zone says, if you are under the CES means scheme, you can go with the special economic. Okay, deemed experience like these and all the stuff you will be learning in the future times. Let me take it as a registered business regular. Okay, I have taken registered business regular. Okay, so next will be you can provide the GST number. Let me take one GST number. A B 1 C E I J 1 Z 1. Okay. So if you record means automatically you can see source of supply, everything by default it will come. So which state we are doing the transaction? Maharashtra. So GST means we are purchasing from the Maharashtra. So the person on who are starting the company, right? The person owner will become that person is staying in which place? Maharashtra. If you make it as a 29 means automatically it will take for the Karnataka. Okay, let me take for the 27. So each and every state we have a different course. It will start. Okay, so based on that criteria you have to select. Understood? So after that you are going to record the PAN number. So let me take a PAN number. So if you are a registered person means you should have a PAN number. It's must and compulsory. Since you guys already learned the GST and all means you'll be knowing how much the PAN number is important, right? Okay, fine. Valid data. Huh? ABI. Okay. Simply I have put, guys, you can make yours. Okay. Address. So next we'll go for the address. Okay. Year, billing address and shipping address. So we have a two department. One is a billing address as well as another one is a shipping address. So you can, if you want, you can put shipping address details, whatever you want, what are the stuffings you want, you can put here. So bank details, city, state, pin code, and fax number, whatever you want, you can put it here. Okay. The next will be contact persons. So for whom you have to contact. So that persons you can mention it here. So like first name and his last name, email address, and work phone number or a mobile number, and everything you can put. If you want, like if you're purchasing means that there should be some purchase department should be there. You have to contact them, and when it will be delivered, those stuffings you can. If you want to ask means you can go ahead with the contact that person. And bank details means if you want to add any bank account means you can go and add it here. Okay, understood? Online students. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's come back to other details. So here the currency will be, since is from Maharashtra, we are taking Indian rupees only. Okay. So opening balance. If you want, you can put the opening balance also. If you want, means okay. So and next will be payment terms. Okay. So payment means we have a net 60, next 45, net 30, net 50. What is the meaning of that? Very good. So within that date, you have to pay that amount. You have to make the payment. So net 15, net 30, it's nothing that within that date we have to pay that 15 days before or 30 days before or 45 days before, whichever you'll be preferring, you can select that. Okay. So let me take on the due on receipt. Okay. Which date they have given. Due on receipt is nothing that. So which they have given the date, due date, within that date we will be going to pay that amount. Understood? So these and all the stuffings, if you have means you can put it all, or else you can just leave. Afterwards, what you have to do?
Ma'am, accounts payable, what do you have to do that you didn't do?
So accounts payables, it's like if you're paying means if you're doing the payments means it's not a important things. If you're doing the payment means you can go ahead with that. So if you're not doing any payment, so I'm leaving that area. Any other stuffings? Do you have any doubts? Hello.
No, ma'am.
Okay. After that, you can click on the save option. You can see the vendor is created. Okay. So the vendor name is PQR Limited. So the Mr. PQR. So the company name PQR Limited. If you want to delete means you can click on that and you can delete. If you want to edit means you can edit here. Okay, you can edit here. If you want to make it as a mail or anything, these are things future days you'll be learning. So you'll be, if you want to delete means you can delete. Artha aita? Understood, guys? Any doubts for anyone? If you want to create a new one means you can click on the new transaction and you can create that. So vendor creation, everyone understood, right? Okay, let us go for the, yes.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ಗೆ ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ವೆಂಡರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬಲ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್
Yes,
ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್
we
ಮಾಡೋದು?
can do. We can do that bulk updations also. So just click on this and you can the bulk, send a vendor statement. Like bulk updations you can't do. Bulkly you can send the request or anything if you want to send from your head, mail regarding the mails, statements and all. Those things we can do that by using this.
We don't have any templates of uploading at one time in bulk.
Uploading and all one time it's not possible because every time you won't be getting like you won't be purchasing with the same person, right? So each and every person
Yeah.
will be having each and every, different varieties of address as well as their state code and GST number. Everything will be unique, right? So that
Yeah.
we can't do the bulk action, the bulk updations we can't do, but we can send the what and all the transaction details if you want to send, and if you want to send any quotations or if you want to send any regarding those stuff means you can send by using the bulk actions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So next, after vendor creation, what will be the next step? Any idea? Purchase. क्या? Purchase क्या? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು purchase?
Purchase order.
Yes, very good. Online correct ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, offline ಹೇಳಿ. Huh? Yes. Yes. Now we are ready with the vendor now. So what we have to do now? We have to do the purchase order. Okay. You can click on the purchase order. You can see that. So what is purchase order?
When you
Okay, it's like it's nothing that. So buyer will be sending for the seller the legal document, which and all the items he wants or she wants, and based on that criteria, that person will be creating one quotation or anything. So and they are going to send for that particular seller. So that will be considered as a purchase order. Understood? First and foremost, what we have to do? First, we have to create the vendors. Next, we are going to send the purchase order, what and all you requested. Okay, with the quantity, price, as well as item, which all the items you want. Everything will be mentioned under the purchase order, and we are going to send for that particular person. Okay, so you can click for that purchase order navigation path. You have to go for purchase module under that purchase order. Click on that. So you'll be receiving that. Create new purchase order. Click on that. Aita? Okay. After that, here already we have created the vendor. So what we have to do? By default, it will appear which vendor you want. You can select that particular vendor for whom you are doing, from with whom you are purchasing the products. You can select that vendor. By default, everything will be appeared. Can you see that? Yes. So after that, with which person is purchasing, you can see that Emavati with the mail ID, everything will be appeared. Okay. So purchase order number also by default it will. Reference number if you have, you can go ahead with that. And the date. So date also if you want, you can, which date you want. So let me take it as a today's date only. Okay, let it be a today's date. And delivery date, when you're going to receive that date. So let me take it as a 30th. Okay, so let me take it as a 39/2025. Okay, so here you can see payment terms. So due on receipt, or if you want a net 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, which date you will be preferring, or a end of the month. So which date you want to prefer, you can select that. Let me take it as a due on receipt. Understood? Till here everyone understood? Online students, did you all understood?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let me continue.
Yes, ma'am.
So here we are going to select the item. Okay, so we have a two items. Which item you are going to order? That items you can select. So let me take it as a Maisa flour. Okay. So that is the thing. Ashte. So ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? So if you want, you can change. You can do rate and quantity. If you want to alter, means you can alter. So what is the thing? What and all you have to update means you can update here. By default it will update. Okay. So while creating the items, you'll be reported each and everything. So everything by default it will come here. So if you want to make it changes means you can update. If you want, you can directly do it here also. No need of going for item and you can create one more time, and no need of wasting the time. So you can come and you can do it here itself. Okay. So, and one more thing, if you want to add one more thing means you can go ahead with the add view. If you want to add the bulk items means you can add bulk items also. Add items. Understood? Bulk items, if you want to add so many, approximately 10 to 15 items, if you want to add means you can bulk items you can add. If you want to add one more items, officially you have to create by yourself means you can click on this and you can, which items you want, you can create by here and you can like add new items. Click on this and you can add. Understood? Everyone understood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After that, here you can see that by default everything will come, guys, because whatever you have updated in the item creation, everything related to the subtotal, or it can be related to the statutory management, everything will come by defaultly. So since I have uploaded 1,200 as well as 700 in the selling price as well as the purchasing price, over it showing 1,575 rupees total amount. So that is the thing. So we have a 3 option here. Can you see in the down part? Save as draft, save and send, and cancel. 3 option is there. So let me select save as draft. Let me explain why. So save as draft means you will be keeping your side, and if you want to add some more items, if you want to alter, or if you want to edit, that options means you can edit and you can send. We have that option in the future. I'll be showing that. So if you want to send directly means for that particular vendor, you can send. Okay, you can save and send. If you click on that means automatically it will be reaching for that particular vendor. It will go. Okay. So since we have uploaded with the mail ID, everything we have created. So if you want to send that directly, you can send. If you want to make it as a draft, you can make it as a draft. So it will be there in the draft. Okay. So let me save here. Okay. So after that, if you want, you have changed that it is enough. 2 items you are going to order with that week you are limited. So if you are okay with the purchase order list template or invoices means you can just click on the mark as issued. Okay. You can change. I'll be teaching in the future days. Okay. If you want to. Huh? No. So, okay. So mark as issued. You can click on this mark as issued. Please make a note of this after keeping in the draft. So, and one more thing I just wanted to tell you all, each and every time in the Zoho books, they will be giving the hint for you. Okay. If you want to send and send purchase order, you can directly, if you want, you can send. If you want to make it as a issued, if you want to mark that as issued for in your book, if you want to show that means you can click on the mark as issued. Okay. So the each and every time it will show the hint for you. Based on that hint, you can click. Okay. So I'll be clicking on the mark as issued. So can you see that? So it as showing that issued. Okay. Your order has gone for that particular vendor. So now if you want to pay the amount, okay, now you can see the next, what is the next? They are giving the hint. So if you want to pay the amount means you can convert that into bill. Okay. So convert that, everything will come. And what you have to do, save as open. So you can click on the save as open. Enter the bill. 1 second. Okay. Can you see that? So now your bill is ready. How easy, right? So everything by default, the bill or invoices, everything it creating by itself. So you can see that the bill is ready now. So the next step they have given here itself. If you want to do the payment means you can click on the record payment. If you want to pay the bill amount means you can go and you can pay. So we have a two types here. One is the partial payment, another one is a fully payment. Okay, full payment you can do as well as you can do the partial payment also. First, I'll be teaching how to do the partial payment. Okay, so let me take it as 1,000 rupees. I'm going to pay now. Okay, so if you want, you can select the date also, which date you're going to pay, and the petty cash. Or if you want to make a note of that, means you can make a note of that. If you want to say make it as a draft, you can make it as a draft. Or if you want to, now you will be clicking on the save as paid. If you click on save as paid means, can you see in the bill, in the top of the bill, you have paid partially. Partially you have paid. If you want to make the full payment means you can just click on the record payment. Rest of the amount by default it will appear. And what you have to do, just save as paid. Just click on that save as paid. When you're going to pay full amount with the date, you can mention and you can pay. In the side, can you see that? So you have paid. So this is what the partial payment as well as fully payments difference. Understood? Understood? Any doubts till here? Online students? Hello? Hello guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Artha, Aita?
ma'am.
Did everyone
Yes, ma'am.
understood? Okay, let me check whether they have given any case study for you all. Okay. So what you have to do means take a snapshot of this. So these are the vendors of yours. You can create the vendors. Okay. Did you all copy it? Okay. Let me tell next. In the slides they have given they have messed up guys. So only one by one I'm teaching. I don't want to make you all confusion. So that's why. So after vendor creation, what you can do means you can do the purchase order and you can send that particular purchase order for that particular vendor. After that, you can record the bill also, convert it to bill, as well as you can do the partial payment, as well as you can do the fully payment. Everything you can practice by yourself. Okay. Anish, 3 also you have to create.
Yes.
Yes, you can do the purchase order. Items is already there, right? Take any quantity. I'll give case study. You have an assignment. So for your reference, for your learning purpose, I have given. It's there. Yes, it's up to you. Okay, yeah, from starting you're going to create the company. First and foremost, what you know, I'll be teaching each and every module, settings and what and all the stuffings has to be added. Everything I'll be teaching. After that, I'll be giving the case study for you all, which is for approximately 1 year case study. So I'll be giving for you all. You guys will be doing that case study. Understood? So 1.5 month, 1.5 week I'll be teaching. After that, rest of the 1.5 week you are going to practice. Totally, we have a 3 weeks. So 1 week of test and exams. That will be that. Understood? Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Doubts for anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Deepavali discount, Dasara discount. Damaged goods. You have to change the account. ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? Cost of goods sold means based on your goods selling, right? So based on that you will be recording that. So while ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು while doing the transaction you can record that also. Yes, obviously not much. Preferred vendor is nothing. Items. So if the vendor is preferred for any items or anything in purchase ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, so if that is the case means you can record. So that is not a important one. So which and all highlighted in the red mark or the star mark, you can compulsory you have to put that. Adjustment you have if you want to do any adjustment. And edit. Okay. So you can edit. So till here we have discussed with the item creation, price list, inventory, purchase, vendor creations, as well as purchase order, as well as bill. Okay. So which I taught you, that is a bill. So if you want separately, if you want to create, come to the bill. So can you see here in my screen? One bill is created. You have paid. Can you see that? So if you want to create a new bill means you can click on the bill and new one, and you can go ahead with the new bill creation also. Like you can enter the which person if you want to pay. Let me take it as a PQR. Maharashtra by default everything will come. And what is the bill number? Let me take it as a 110. It's up to you. Okay. And bill date. So which date you are going to make the transaction, which date you are going to issue that bill. So that date you can take it. So let me take 24/9/2025. And if you want to make any configurations, and you can give that. Okay. So that is the thing. So and payment terms. You can give the payment terms also. And here for which product you have given, let me take it as a Myza flour and with the HSN code. Anything if you want to change means you can change it here. Okay. If you want to make any, like if you are giving any discount means you can come here, you can give the 10% discount. Very good. Sorry guys. Okay, 10% you can give, or a discount on purchase on discount, as well as if you want like to increase the GST edit part you can do. If you want to adjustments, you can do the adjustment entries also. So by default, if you give the 10% discount means automatically it has updated. Can you see that? So this is how it will be. So now the bill is ready to do the payment. So if you want, you can make it as a save as draft. If you want to make it as a paid means you can just click on the save as open. So it has opened. So now what you're going to do? Bill is ready to do the payment. So you can record the payment and you can do the partial or full payment and save as paid, it as paid. Understood now? So this is what the bill. Enter the inventory. Okay, so you'll be taking a date, whichever date you want, you can. Really cost of goods. So cost of goods, we have a telephone expenses, different varieties. What is the reasons? So stolen or other damage or anything, whatever the thing, if you want, you can take it here. Okay. So if you want to manage the reasons, means that also you can add a new reason. Also. Okay. Telephone gain number. Huh? Damage. ఎంత ಓಕೆ ಅದೇನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ನೆಂತ ಸೇವ್ ಆಸ್ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೊ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ it won't come because since we didn't give anything, like let me take it as a tip. And like ಏನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ you have to show, right? Damage goods. So obviously we don't have a proof for that, so that's why it's not taking. So okay. Huh? Oh, you can cancel. Understood, guys? Online students, I'll be giving the case study, don't worry. So while doing that, you'll be understanding that. Okay, I'll be sending the assignment in your respected groups. So you can complete that and you can show me tomorrow. Is it fine? Okay, so can we wind up the session then? Okay, so we have discussed so many concepts. So what you guys going to do means you have to practice each and every concept with the navigation part. Okay. So, okay guys, thank you all. Take care and enjoy your day. See you all tomorrow with the assignment. Not a question, okay? There should be an answer also. Anyway, I have made you all to create one more company. So create that company. So as well as I want to answer. That's it. Okay. So you can bring that tomorrow and you can submit me. Guys, you're on record. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Take care.
Thanks. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.